Okay, good morning, Clarksville diggers. Back out on the farm. We're on the back side now. Just right down there is where I found that early 1800s train rail. And the big question that me and landowners asking, why was that here? Are there some more? I hope so. I hope it's leading to something good. But you can see where I drove. When I got that rail, I was a little bit further down. I almost got stuck with me and Joanne. So I'm up here on the high side. I think I'll be okay. Got the Minelab, of course, and something else I brought today that I got. Minelab Pro35. I always been wanting a pinpointer that's got adjustable sensitivity. What I mean by that is when you turn this on, which turns on very quick. And then you got plus and minus. That long beat means I'm at maximum sensitivity. Now I'm at lowest. A lot of times I've seen people doing reviews on these, and the things that they don't show is when they're digging targets, they always got their settings on max. Well, when it's on max, you can be working a big general, sensitivity radius. But when you have the availability, the opportunity to instantly lessen your sensitivity, that can put you right on it. And I've never seen none of the reviews of people on YouTube that's showing this function. It does have for ferrous detection, ferrous and non-ferrous. I'm not going to activate that today. My main thing is with the sensitivity. It's hot and it's humid. Try to get out early, and I just got here. I'm already sweating, but I think this is going to be a cool addition. And my buddy Lee Dowdy, Historical Diggers, he's one of the few that have influenced me to finally get a 35. So these things are pretty cool. Waterproof to 10 feet. The 15 and the 20, they're only splash, water splash resistant, like for rain and stuff. They're not meant for waterproof. But right now, we ain't in the water. We're on some tall grass and some backcountry. So we're gonna get down over there and we're gonna see what we can find. And hopefully, I can show some give a good review of an actual hunt using this thing. Phew. Okay, I'm walking along this little trail. I just came from over there, right over there where those 3 trees are. That's where I found that train rail. So I've been working down. Swung. Had a good 15, 19, 20, could be multiple targets, about 8 inches deep. This is one reason I carry multiple pinpointers. Before I had my TRX. The thing I liked about it was the fine pinpointing. Once I get in a hole, then I can find it. Now I'm gonna try that same with the Minelab. But I tell you, no Garrett carrot, can't beat it. I will say it's good for depth. Reason why, that's about 6 to 8 inches down, and my carrot is picking it up. and I've got it at max. And the Minelab ain't picking it up. So that's why I carry 2 pinpointers. One to get me the general area. Now it's starting. It did it just a little bit. It's not much. But when you put it up against the Garrett carrot, and I'm at maximum, so we're gonna dig that puppy up. We're gonna see what we got. Hopefully we don't have junk. Okay, apparently it was a hole full of nails, some little square nails. That's a good sign. But the thing is, my Minelab pinpointer is going to be good for up close fine point detecting. Sometimes stuff can be in the side of the plug when your Garrett is indicating it could be anywhere. Garrett's good to find the general area, but pinpointing either TRX or the Minelab Pro35. And the reason I choose the Pro35, that I can reduce the sensitivity and I can put that sucker right on top of it. Only bad thing I do see about the Minelab is distance. AT Carrot, sorry Minelab, but it smokes the Minelab Pro35 on distance. Let's keep going. Well, I was going over the hole with the Minelab and kept hitting something over here. Couldn't see it. I went and got the sensitivity down because right now I'm at high. So that's why one thing I do like about this, it's at its lowest. Now I'm going to bump it up to good thing it doesn't pick up any wide area. Then I'm on top of something. Look what I found. Found shot silver ore ball. Look at that. I ain't found a brown ball in a while. That's a shot one. Pistol ball. That thing hit some impact too, buddy. That's freaking cool. I'll tell you, if I don't find anything else, as long as I find one bullet, I'm happy. Be nice to find another train rail. That's so war, baby. Bullet up. Okay, working back up to where I first started at on this piece of property I've never really hunted before until just recently. Going up here, I had a strong 16-17. And one thing I want to do, some of the reviews on the Minelab 35, they said the audio wasn't loud enough. I mean, how loud do you need to get that thing, boy? To me, that's loud. That's loud enough. Oh, I tell you, whoever says those things are too quiet, they must be deaf worse than I am. I hear that fine. I'm using the Minelab a little bit more, but especially for like 6-inch and shallower. It's doing really good. I've got the I'm running it. Okay, right now that's on the minimum, and I usually bump it up about 2 notches up from the minimum. That gets me right on top of it. Let's see what we got. Okay, I got me some kind of cool piece of iron. And I do not mind finding them. I like to find iron pieces. Got something. I want to be careful digging it up. I don't know what it is. If it's a handle or something. Then again, who knows? Might be the handle of a sword. Woo! We'll find out. Well, it looks like it could have been part of a farming tool. Some kind of a brace. Looks like at one time that end there was down. This was probably bent evenly. So it looks like some kind of a brace, something of some kind of tool. This here looks like it was solid at one time and it broke off, but it got bent. I was hoping that would have been a handle of a sword. Oh, mercy. It's kind of cool though, whatever it is. It's old. We'll hold on to it. Alright, the hunt is over for today. I didn't expect it to be a long one. I didn't want to be here long. I'm just after some intel gathering. Still find out some information on this spot here that I started working on. Hopefully I could have found another train rail. We didn't. May still be here somewhere. Looking for some evidence that there could have been a homestead or some kind of a 1800 structure. We did find some square nails, and so that did validate there was something here. I mean, it could have been something small, don't know. Found a few items. Like I said, this wasn't a hunt to try to go and acquire. I'm just filling out, seeing what the ground is telling me. But here's some of the square nails that we found. One thing did save the day: Civil War bullet, pistol ball. When that thing was flying in the air, it hit something and that tore itself in half. It's not a knife cut, or that'd been a lot smoother. But that's period, that's Civil War. The pinpointers. This is going to be my normal arsenal from now on. Only thing I don't like on the Minelab, their pouch, it doesn't have the breakaway Velcro like the Garrett's and the white does. So it looks like I'm going to be using the TRX pouch from my Minelab. I'll always have a Garrett on me. The Garrett, I have to say, this is the one I use for my Z-Link when I'm ever using my AT Max, and it still connects very well. It's wireless, but when using this, it beats Minelab on depth. So when I find a target, to isolate its location, I'll use my Garrett. And then once I dig my plug, then to look for the item, I'll use my Minelab. And the reason that's for more fine-tuning detection. When I turn it on, then instead of having with these, I have to go with the button and press it, and you cycle through all of the the modes, this is so much freaking quicker. When you turn it on, you either go increase or decrease. And a lot of people are not showing this when they're doing reviews for this Pinpointer. When they're using it, they got it wide open. If you're going to be wide open, use your Garrett. That's got 360. You're going to be digging a whole hole out trying to find a small little target. I wanted a Minelab 35 for this particular reason, for the selectable sensitivity. When I'm in a hole in the plug, I'm not going to be running wide open. I'm going to bump it down. And then when I do find something, I may even increase a little bit just to make sure that target is in the hole. And when I do find it, then I'll bump it down to where I can search and get right on top of it, instead of be digging the whole plug out trying to find something. That's what I liked about my TRX, because its detection was more out of the tip. It wasn't total 360 like the Garrett. This here, a lot of it comes from the tip and a little bit from the side, but most of it is from the tip and the sides right in here. But I can reduce the sensitivity and I can pinpoint and I can get right on that dude. So this is part of my weaponry now. Minelab 35 and a Garrett. Again, the Garrett beat the Minelab on depth. But these work very well together for the kind of hunting that I do. So I'm happy, pleased. Again, this wasn't a long hunt. This was short. We're gonna get on home. This land here has got a lot of history. Not only did a Civil War battle, a skirmish happen here, but there was a lot of history after. There was a lot of dark history on this land. A lot of sad. A lot of things that I don't think right now I have the liberty to talk about. Some things I don't want to talk about. The things I do have liberty, I will talk about when the time comes, when the moment opens up. In the meantime, this place has been slowly unveiling itself, finding little crumbs of history, little artifacts here and there. It's like it's pulling us in a direction. There's something we're gonna find here, folks. I don't know what it is, but when I do, you'll want to be there with us. I mean, as I always said, you never know what Clarksville Diggers is going to pull out of here. And I appreciate, like I'll get out of having the time and opportunity to always come out here. The landowner has been super cool too. I'm his barber. but he has really been very supportive, and I've been trying to show my appreciation in a lot of ways to him about this land. I mean, I do appreciate him. But there's a lot more land to work. I mean, what we've been working is just been a fraction of what we've got access to. But there's a history, a story to be told, and no one's never known it. No one's never told it until Clarksville Diggers has got here. And like I said, what we're allowed to tell, what we can talk about, we're going to tell it. And what we can show, we're going to show it. But there is a story here. That I promise you. Appreciate y'all getting us to 2,000 subs. That's been a hard ladder for us to climb. We could have already been there, but I think that some of you remember about 2 years ago, YouTube yanked about 780 subs in one day from us. Some of them were some of my friends, and I knew they weren't robot channels. Oh well, sometimes things like that was enough to make you almost want to give up. But we kept hanging in there, just like working this land. One individual, Lee Dowdy of Historical Diggers, he told me, so Ron, there's going to be times this thing, you're going to think it's just dried up, but it hasn't. You just got to keep going after it, keep going forward, keep pounding and pounding, keep searching. It's going to open up to you. And it has. It has opened, it has revealed. It has told us some of its secrets. But it's been a successful hunt. It's been the first hunt that I got to use my Minelab Pinpointer. I've really enjoyed that. And that's been really cool. I'm gonna turn this off so I can finish my Dr. Pepper. I think it's already getting warm. And we just appreciate everything y'all done. Joanne and I really appreciate you guys. Y'all have a blessed day, and we will see you again soon. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, guys. Click that notification bell. And the next time Clarksville Diggers find something cool, you'll be there. Y'all have a blessed day.